who's the greatest?
You are now listening to a great conception.
TV7 it's Tammy
Bigger,
J
bigger,
and
bigger.
Mia Watkins. Yeah.
All right. This is your divine being, Aisha Peters, and you are watching the one and only where you get the best quality content, Black Eyes TV. Peace.
I am Andy Cole and I watch Black Eyes TV7. You got Black Eyes TV7. Yo, base.
Can I get more excited? We are about to take on one of the greatest trips of all times. 40 sacred women going to the Happy Now Valley to reconnect with antiquity, to connect with the first mothers of civilization, which is ourselves, the returning ancestors, to connect with the inner guardians, Nut, our universal sky mother, to Sekhmet, the master mother healer, to Nebuchadnezzar, and Ast, the seat of power. We are coming out, and to do this event is going to go February 12th to the 25th. We're going to go 16 temples. Well, this is our sojourn. Everything is being set up in such a divine way for us to come in and do the work, do the spiritual work to repair our people and people of planet Earth from so much suffering on the earth. We 40 women are coming to do this work. And the beauty of it is going to be documented. It's a documentary. It will be able to go in our story, and it will go for generations. It will go from our mothers, daughters. It will go, and every time one will look at this, they will remember themselves, and they would come back to their power. And then we're going to do a 4-day cruise going down the Nile. I think I'm just going to drop my hand in the water as we do our Hesi. Sekira Seru, Meti He Hakeru. So we'll be chanting, and those who will be journeying with us will be preparing with the chants to raise the 7 Aritu. We'll be dancing, Womb Yoga dance, Abu Mka'at, in the temples, you know. Lotus, Lynette. We're waking up our inner chambers right there in our homeland, the women. Send your sister, send your mother, send your loved one there to represent the family. But when they come back, there will be anointing on their souls, and they will be able to raise one from the dead. My name is Queen Afua, and I speak to you from my heart to your heart. Invest. Invest your time, your finance, your energy in your medicine, in your healing, your transformation. So I give thanks to Hootie Film. Thank you for listening, for being so in tune that you would know this is our time. And when our ships merged, we all did our work. And now we're working in harmony. That's the power, the unity. Smai Tao We to the highest degree.
Greetings, my beautiful family. This is Mr. Riggs, Terry Riggs, your UK tour guide to the rest of the world. And today, we're going to give you something special, as it's going back to the core and understanding of the mind and education, and how things got injected into a situation. By understanding the guidelines of the system in forms of the guilds and understanding what the guilds stand for. So we're going to do a demonstration and understanding of a few videos into the quadrivial and trivial. The more we understand the mindset, and we understand the educational system that we're in. This is why we're reluctant to putting our children into the school and doing homeschooling. So this information will kind of give you a clear mind state of how the system works and understands yourself in your position. So it's best to find out more about what we are and who we are in the form of that educational system, and how our children are put into that system, and able to see how they get educated into where they are today, in why we are in a European system. So enjoy the information and share, subscribe and like. Terry Riggs, Black Eyes TV, New Beginning. Love.
What is the trivium method? The trivium method is a methodology of learning how to learn and learning how to think, much like other methodologies such as the scientific method. Trivium means three paths or ways, or the place where three roads meet. The three paths of the trivium. Three paths meet to become the trivium method that accurately models how we think and learn. The three paths can be described through different models of three. The classical trivium model is general grammar, formal logic, and classical rhetoric. This can also be represented as knowledge, understanding, and wisdom, input, processing, and output, or ontology, epistemology, and ethics. The positions in each model refer to the same aspect of the Trinity, such that the trivium method can be looked at as following these three steps, each having word symbols that represent what is happening. The first part is grammar, input, knowledge, or ontology. The second part is logic, processing, understanding, or epistemology. And the third and final part is rhetoric, output, wisdom, or ethics. Grammar deals with the who, what, where, and when. These are the existents, either externally in the objective reality or internally in our own subjective reality in our minds. Grammar is the art of inventing and combining symbols. General grammar is the medium used for communication, like phonetics for combining sounds, spelling for combining letters, and grammar for combining words. Establishing norms ensures a correct form of communication for all to understand, such as the definition of words for everyone to agree upon its meaning. Something is perceived in objective reality or subjective imagination, and it is given a name through a word symbol to communicate about it. Logic deals with the why. This is the interconnection between the existence in existence that are defined by the grammar in the previous part. Logic is the art of thinking. Various things perceived are corresponded and correlated, linked and connected to combine into larger order concepts or constructs upon which to understand existence. Logic assists in directing actions through non-contradictory identification. Thinking is correct by being in equilibrium with reality in order to arrive at various truths. Logic is used to learn and know more about those things first perceived with grammar, to get to the deeper substance of what it means, to validate and verify the definition and identity. Logic includes the law of non-contradiction and law of identity. Rhetoric deals with the how. This is where we're communicating about the existence, the things in existence that are called existents. So we uncover them. This is the grammar, the input, the knowledge. Then we uncover more, deeper substance, more meaning and why. And that's with logic. And then we get to finally making sense of what's going on in our environment and then engaging in certain actions or behaviors, such as specific motor functions or even talking and communicating with others. Rhetoric is the art of communication. The last part of the trivium uses both former aspects to communicate about those things previously perceived. Logic is the art of arts, but rhetoric is the master art that culminates in the ability to effectively communicate with grammar and logic. Rhetoric has a negative meaning as well, where it can mean manipulation and deception to simply win an argument through sophistry or other cunning linguistic arts, so as to convince someone of something without much regard for the truth of the matter. This master art can be used for good or ill will. We input knowledge, the grammar, and process it, analyze it, filter it for contradictions through logic to gain more understanding. Then this gives us the wisdom of how to act so that we can wisely output into the world, the rhetoric. 3 paths feed back within ourselves and with others. The product of proper thinking is the objective truth that any can verify with their own thinking. The 3 trivium components are the first of the 7 liberal arts and sciences, with the latter 4 referred to as the quadrivium. This is arithmetic, dealing with numbers, geometry, dealing with numbers in space, music deals with numbers in time and motion, and astronomy deals with numbers in space and time. There are more arts and sciences to learn about, but these are the 4 classical components of the 7 liberal arts. We all feed back into the common external objective reality, that's existence, while individually processing what we input through our senses in our own internal subjective reality, and that's our consciousness. This is how we co-create the human world that exists as a result of our actions. Thinking is important. It's involved in reading, writing, speaking, and listening. The quality of what we read in will affect what we think about, and possibly what we output in writing or speech. Garbage in, garbage out, as they say. The quality of the information we take in, the metaphysics, and the quality of our thinking, the epistemology, will guide us in our moral quality of higher, truer, realer life, the ethics that we can create. By learning about the trivium methodology, we learn how to think, not what to think. Standards of proper definition of terms to establish a common ground of knowledge can then be followed by critical thinking skills to correct errors in thinking like fallacies and biases. This can be applied in any endeavor to learn or communicate. Communication gets us to the common ground of understanding something. We come to terms by defining the words or terms we use in order to understand each other better. We can better understand problems or opportunities by critically defining them, and then work to creatively envision a solution or exploit. Rather than automatically accept or reject ideas based on prejudices or preconceptions, We analyze them first to determine their validity. The trivium method represents the natural order of effective thinking. It's how our psychological lives work. This is a basic functionality of higher order consciousness that human animals possess. The degree of functionality in this trivium method of thinking and processing reality can be developed further. We walk these three paths in consciousness in order to live. Understanding how we function and further developing our capacities of consciousness will benefit us not only individually, but collectively as well. This is an introduction to the trivium method. I will likely be doing more posts about it in the future. Thank you for your time and attention. Take care. Peace.
Gosh, welcome to blackicetv7. I am Stella B, and this is Karina. She is the owner of Crystal Magic, which is this fantastic display you see here at Out of Noise upstairs at the Ritzy. It's been a fantastic show. We are just all packing down now, but we wanted to have a quick word with Karina about what she's doing and give her a chance to just show you how amazingly magical she is.
Hi, so my name is Karina. I'm the founder, designer, healer at Crystal Magic. I'm a crystal healer as well as tarot and oracle card reader, and make crystal healing jewelry. In a nutshell, I would say that I'm a light worker and intuitive healer. I'm on all socials. I do one-to-one sessions as well as sessions online, over the phone, via video. So yeah.
Beautiful, and we're so glad to have you again because we're welcoming you back, right? We had you at our first Out of Noise, which was in last month actually, and this has been the beautiful one featuring Tasha Makeda. Are you going to come back again?
I would love to come back. I love coming here. I believe, you know, the events that I do attend, I like to go to events that give me strength and give me power, and that I can connect with my brothers and sisters and gain that strength, because in the work that I do, I'm always giving, I'm always expelling my energy. So when I come to events like this, it's great because I just get all the power back, I get all the strength back and get fired up. So yeah, I love it.
That is beautiful. Thank you so much, Karina. Thank you. Crystal Magic. Make sure you check her out. Go on all her socials and support. Thank you.
Running through corridors, never-ending maze of my mind. Will it ever stop, or will I find the pathways of decision have me tripping over distance? I've been missing who I am, who I am. Been missing. Round and round the merry-go, trying to figure out all the rules. Will it ever stop, or will I find
My name is Linda Streepy, and this is the trivium, the quadrivium, and their relevance to mathematics. In the Middle Ages, there were concerns about developing an educational system that created logical, systematic thinkers. This concern didn't stem from the powerful rulers of the country. Instead, it was the church who became the developer of classical education. Priests, monks, and bishops educated mostly aristocratic children, and since the students were from wealthy families, they charged fees to do this. The children of lower income families were sent to work at an early age to supplement the household finances. They simply didn't have the money to pay for an education. Additionally, The young girls of wealthy families were rarely educated. It was believed their sole purpose was to marry and raise a family. So it was the boys of the wealthy and powerful who were sent to school. Typically, the boys sat on the floors of the classroom writing on wax-covered blocks with a stylus made of bone. After approximately 6 to 8 years, they would earn a Master of Arts degree. For the successful students, this gave them the opportunity to teach at the university level. One has to wonder how classical education was developed. If you go back as early as 518 BC to the Greek mathematician Pythagoras, you would find he taught his students that arithmetic, geometry, music, and astronomy were all related to one another. Roughly 130 years later, Plato discussed appropriate age levels for students to learn. In the elementary level, students would study grammar and gymnastics. The second, or primary level, added arithmetic, geometry, music, and astronomy. At the highest level, students were capable of learning philosophy. Greeks emphasized the physical health of both the mind and body. Students had to learn moral and social values to understand what it meant to be human. Later, approximately the 3rd century AD, the Romans improved upon subjects taught at the elementary level by adding rhetoric and dialectics. The Roman school curriculum now included grammar, dialectic, rhetoric, arithmetic, geometry, music, and astronomy. Trivium is the Latin word referring to the 3 paths of study, including grammar, dialectic, and rhetoric. Grammar provided the basis for knowing how to read and write with understanding. Here the students read and discussed classical literature. Dialectic or logic allowed the learner to think and reason so that one could determine fact from fiction. The mathematical skills were developed during this stage. Rhetoric permitted the student to express himself with persuasiveness and clarity. Philosophy fit well in this stage. Passing to the next level of education required the students to present a topic given in advance to a panel of teachers and former graduates. The presenter had to defend his discussion with logic and accuracy while being questioned by the panel. Grammar provides the basis for reading and writing with understanding. It's essential in mathematics to communicate topics using written and verbal skills. Logic allows the learner to distinguish whether or not information is factual. This is a useful tool for validating one's own work as well as the work of others. Rhetoric is the skillful ability to convey one's ideas in a clear and concise manner while still maintaining the accuracy of the topic. Upon completion of the trivium, the next step in the educational process was called the quadrivium. This Latin word refers to the next 4 fields of study. Quadrivium courses included arithmetic, geometry, music, and astronomy. Arithmetic deals with the management of numbers, geometry deals with the concept of shapes, music deals with the organization of sounds and rhythms, and astronomy deals with the abstract idea of heavenly bodies and their path in the sky. All 4 subjects have mathematical connections. Mathematics today also involves creativity, exploration, abstraction, and a scientific meticulousness. Mathematics is also a connector in many societal issues such as security, economics, natural resources, and the ability to peacefully interact. There's a new mathematical curriculum, ethnomathematics, that is composed of intertwined strands of study, much like the quadrivium and trivium of the Middle Ages. The 3 strands include literacy, matheracy, and technocracy. Mathematical literacy is learning how to receive and process information that is verbal, written, symbolic, coded, numeric, or even simply gestures. Matheracy involves being able to hypothesize, reason, make inferences, gather data, and draw a conclusion. In this phase, the student systematically eliminates contradictions to his acquired knowledge base to build an even stronger, more logical understanding of mathematics. This portion of ethnomathematics is vastly different from the current math curriculum that simply requires the conditioned ability to calculate an answer. The 3rd strand, technocracy, encompasses the development and use of technology, but also the dangers, limits, and ethical issues involved with the use of technology. Society needs to produce mathematicians who can think critically and problem solve. The mathematicians must have a sense of political ethics. Unleashing the creative and artistic abilities of our mathematicians of the future is essential to the development of all educational disciplines. This process of education mimics a curriculum developed by the Romans centuries ago. Thank you.
Once again, family, hope you've enjoyed the information, because I want you to able to research and find out more on this information that we give you on the quad trivial and the trivial, and understanding the educational system and understanding the 4 subjects that you have to pick compulsory, especially in the format that one of the compulsory subjects, like in the United Kingdom, is English, which now, if you understand your linguist or your language, you will find that you speak a different language. So then if that is not put into your curriculum, how is someone going to be able to understand your culture? So understanding this system is understanding how to apply my culture and what I need to do with my culture, because these are the missing links, as in per se, of black boys. I'm understanding where they're coming from and who they are. If you're not applying that culture, or you're not applying something, then it becomes disfigured in the perspective that they only get to understand the people of that country, not for where you come from. So in understanding that, it's what do we need to do to apply this information into our situation. So I always ask, don't listen to what I've got to say, but do the research. And that's, if I say this, is go and do your homework, research on the quad trivial and the trivial, and go much more deeper, and you will get to understand the educational system. I'm only giving you certain information for you to be able to understand before we go into the next level, because the next chapter will be on the guilds. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you loved it. This is Mr. Riggs, Terry Riggs, Black Eyes TV, new beginning, and it's peace and out. Love you loads. Peace.
Big brother is watching you in everything you do. Babylon watch at me. Oh, yeah. Babylon watch. Babylon is watching you. Oh, yeah. Babylon watch. Babylon watch at me. Babylon get computerized. They might be under surveillance day and night. And they might watch you with bionic eyes. They might watch and I scope out with life on satellites. But them are on. Well, when you think that you are free, your whole life is on TV. In this modern society, I say we have no privacy. All they have to do is Google, and they see everything you do, even what you do in your room. As you print it on the YouTube, them get computerized. Oh Lord, they might be under surveillance day and night. Day on satellites. Oh yeah. Since the abolition of slavery, Background has been working hard with science and technology to control us yard and abroad. First them used to rule us with the whip. Back then them used to have a firmer grip. Now them technologically quick. Them implementing the microchip. Be careful you don't get tricked in this society with them new technology. Them get computerized. Oh Lord, them have be under surveillance day and night. And them a watch you with bionic eyes. Them a watch you. And I scope out with life on satellites. Lord of mercy, well done. With lightning and thunder, we go blast them up. Them satellite ditch, we go touch them up. Them moving so fast, but we go pass them up. Them try to get to us, but we go last them up.
Okay, this is our shop, the Ankh Wellbeing Centre. In our shop, we have lots of great stuff like Irish moss. We have all your powders like your baobab, your elderberry, your Irish moss powder, your bladderwrack powder, sorrel, all kinds of great stuff down here, herbs, blue vervain, moringa, and in all these drawers you can see it's more herbs. So we have about 30 to 50 different herbs. Here is all our beautiful crystals. Yep, we do clothes as well. Downstairs, men and women's. More beautiful crystals. Can you see? Beautiful stuff. Let's get close. You can see. Beautiful stuff. Yep. 3 lovely cabinets, all of beautiful stuff. You can come and see for yourself. Okay, we have lots of plants. Beautiful shop. There's our herbs all behind there.
This is Amani, mate.
Here we have all your natural body products. So this is your creams, your shea butters, your body scrubs, your soaps, various different types of soaps, you know, so your moringa soap, your Himalayan salt, your Irish moss soap, soaps from Jamaica, your lavender soap, your neem soaps, moringa and shea butter, and your African black soap. Then we have an array of oils, deodorant, toothpaste, fluoride-free toothpaste, lots of soaps, more body washes. These are all from the States. Down here we have all our salts, so you can see your Epsom, your Dead Sea, your Himalayan, your magnesium flakes. Here we have all your Palo Santo, your burning stuff, all your sage, essential oils, body oils, spiritual oils. Okay, lovely stuff from Ghana as well. Here we have all your hair products, your shampoos, your conditioners, your castor oils, your shea butter, and all those beautiful stuff. Here is all your shungite, all your lovely, beautiful shungite, your tiger eye, your lava beads, your hematite. These are all the bits for your house, your phone, the balls, the discs for the phones. Beautiful bracelets. Down here, more crystals, yoni eggs. Yep, more crystals. Down here is your shungite, raw shungite. Lots of different pieces there, sold by weight. Up here you can see this is all your lovely organic food. So this is all your alternatives to the crap. So basically all your different sweeteners, your different spices, your pepper sauces, tomato ketchup, all your lovely grains, your quinoas, your pulses, your coconut oil, apple cider vinegar, your belt flowers, your camel flowers, your fonio grains. Lots and lots of stuff. Here we have all your lovely powders, your super powders. So that's your wheatgrass, your maca powder, your spirulina, your turmeric super blend, your lucuma, your hemp. Over here, you can see this is all your supplements. So these are all your best supplements that you can get on the market, made by us, for us, most of them. So you can see here there's an array of different things, all your bladderwrack, your burdock root, your black seed oil, your detox fat blaster, your CBD, your moringa, your mariandina, just a bit of everything really. Over here is all a little gifts area. Let me get closer so I can show you. Okay, over here is some little gifts. So it's your cups, your pyramids, your chakra stuff, your rose quartz, your cards for reading, some of your great books as well, Water and Spirit, Jambalaya, all the lovely Maladonia Soam. Yep, here we have some black obsidian and some beautiful selenite. Shea butter, getting ready to be labelled. Okay, I'm going to take you on a little walk. Let's get rid of this. Oh yeah, jewellery, lots of lovely jewellery for every occasion. And then behind here, quick look, these are all our organic herbs, or array of different ones for everything. Okay, should we go a little bit further? Okay, these are, let's move this out of my way. These are us little children's toys and books and gifts for Christmas. More. Around here, you can see it is all your household products. Your washing up liquid, your pads, your nappies, your wipes, all things free from chemicals, good for you. Posters, yes, we have an array of posters, all kind of different posters. Okay, round here we have books. Look at this, books, all your best books, ISIS papers, philosophy and opinions. All right, I'm going to take you downstairs really quickly, just bear with me just for a moment. Okay, down here we have the more children's things. You can see here we have an array of beautiful African wear clothes. These are all from Ghana. These are supporting a charity. And yeah, beautiful things. You have to come down and see for yourself. But you can, let's get close. You can see bags, lots of beautiful bags. You can see beads, waist beads. You can see more bags. Men's wear, really nice things. Let's have a look at this shirt. It's beautiful, isn't it? Over here, oh, look at this. She looks gorgeous. Here, more bags, hats, a few hats, shoes. And if we move around, you can also see we have all your Caribbean flags, bandanas, whistles, horns, all of that stuff. More books. More crowns for Rasta, more clothes, more hats, jewellery, lots and lots of jewellery. Let's spin this round so you can have a look. Really nice stuff. Yeah, nice jewellery, beautiful. Then in here now we have all our gold and silver jewellery. So you can see here, lots of nice beautiful things. Yeah. All kinds of nice stuff. You come and see for yourself. Yep, over here we have incense. Lots of incense. Array of DVDs. Yep. DVDs. Cards. More DVDs. And I'm even going to take you outside today. This is our kitchen. And this is the woman who's always hiding from the camera. Letitia, say hi.
Hello.
Yeah, this is my working partner. We work here every day. And yeah, you can find her. She's a lovely lady who does all the beautiful African clothes. So whatever you need, you come and check Letitia. And then outside here, look at this. Look at this. Let me give you a little look. Look at this. Oh, this is our outside space. Really nice space. This is where we chill out. Yeah, this is all where the ancestors live, down here. So yeah, beautiful space. So you have seen the whole of Ankh Wellbeing Centre today. So yeah, what you need to do is get yourself down here. We're at number 10, Adelaide Grove, Shepherd's Bush. That's House number 10, 1010 Adelaide Grove. That's in Shepherd's Bush, London, West 12. And the postcode is 0JJ. So, yep, we're back upstairs again. Yes, this shop is on 2 floors. So do come along. You can see where we are your one-stop shop. So you can come here and get everything you need, really. And then we have all your snacks and stuff as well. Your herbal teas, tea bags. Lovely water, a range of lovely water supplied by us for us. Yep, there's Mama Gwen's beautiful tonics as well. In our fridge, we also have, let's have a look, Irish moss with bladderwrack, Irish moss with sarsaparilla, Irish moss, sea moss. We have nuts and natural juice, Morbies, and ginger beer, and all sorts of things. So yeah, what you need to do is find your way down here to the Ant Wellbeing Centre. That's at 10 Adelaide Grove, Shepherd's Bush, London, West 12, 0JJ. Thank you. Bye.
When you're ready.
Iem Hotep, Ankh Uja Senebnem, Nezarak Amen, Anuk Amen, Nezarak Asar, Anuk Asar, Nezarak Aset, Anuk Haset. We give praise and honor to African people throughout the diaspora. I am Mfundisi Chukutimas Ka in Haru, and we're here on a spiritual journey. The idea here is that we're raising our consciousness. I want to give a big shout out to Black Eyes TV, Channel 7.
Black Eyes TV7. Yeah.
Black Eyes TV7. Dua, continue to watch it. They're bringing consciousness. And our job right now is to raise the consciousness of African people throughout the diaspora. Because we are one. Whether we're on the continent, whether we're in Europe, whether we're in America, we are all in the belly of the beast right now consciously. We have to take our minds out of our enemy's consciousness and develop our own consciousness in Africa. The original consciousness that populated and brought civilization into existence. So I want to say, Dua Necha. Thank you.